We good to go?
We're going.
Hello, my name is David Rabinold. I've been with Primerica for 25 years. Going to give you a little bit of story about my involvement and how I started. Basically, when I graduated from high school, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I had a goal, I wanted to make $100,000. That was always my goal. So what happened is I went to college and I missed a course called Opportunity Recognition, meaning I had no idea what I wanted to do, just like being outside. So I went to community college for 2 years, transferred down to West Virginia University for Forestry Resources Management. I graduated with a degree in Forestry Resources Management. Unfortunately, there was no jobs in my field. So what happened was, thank goodness I had an uncle that felt sorry for me, so he got me a job up in Baltimore as a management trainee for a tree business up there, which was completely different than what I went for school for. I was there for 2 years, and I learned one thing. I just couldn't take, the reason I left there was I just couldn't take advice from someone that was more messed up than I was. So I don't know how you feel about that, but it just wasn't working out. You know what I mean? They control my time, my income, no flexibility at all. So anyway, I figured, well, I leave there, went back to the Lehigh Valley. I figured I'd start my own tree maintenance business. I had that for 13 years, and I learned something that what they called Reagan trickle-down economics, meaning that I had a business, but I was always the last one to get paid. We had a great business, had 17 people. Unfortunately, I was still self-employed, meaning that if I wanted to leave at all, most people didn't have a financial interest in my business. So anyway, ended there for 13 years, and all of a sudden I was looking for a retirement plan, and that's when I ran across a company by the name of Primerica, which pretty much was a game changer for my whole life. How I found out about them, I was looking for a retirement plan. Nobody was really interested in doing that because we didn't have a lot of money to start it. Ran across Primerica and said, hey, we can start this for as little as $25 a month. But what happened was, when I was in there, a guy said to me, he said, Dave, do you have a current written financial plan? And I said, no. He said, what one? I said, absolutely. But when I got it, I was almost embarrassed because we didn't, we all use money, but unfortunately, money is never taught. Okay, it doesn't come with an instruction book. I had no idea how it worked. So I did my own plan. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't believe what it did to me. So I just went around and talked to a bunch of friends of mine, showed them, hey, where I started, where I am now, where I was going, and unbelievable. Everybody was doing the same things wrong financially. We were all going to retire basically broke. The nice thing about what happened there was, once I saw that, and then I started understanding the business part of Primerica, where I could actually understand, I could actually control my time, my income. I could actually have a life for a change. I wasn't working 80 hours a week anymore. I could actually save and accumulate money, and all of a sudden, Primerica was the vehicle. Again, when I went to high school, my goal was always to earn 100 grand. Would have never made it in corporate America. Would have never even come close to doing that. Had my own business. Yeah, we made good money, but always went out the back door. Primerica was the first place that I could make over 100,000. Not saying that to be braggadocious, but I could actually, for the first time in my life, I could actually control my time, my income, but really I had joy. For the first time, I had peace in my life. I could have a great family life, I could have a great business life. But all I'm saying is, my recommendation is, hey, if you're not happy where you are, maybe it's time for a change. You know what I mean? You ever say to yourself, there's got to be a better way? If you ever said that, but you couldn't find a better way, my advice would be, give us a call and we'll have a talk. Good? Bad?